one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Bautista coming on. He's got it one away. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
And now this is bobbled in left.
Well, the leadoff guy couldn't get on, but the number 2 guy with that base hit gets on base. Now here comes the Thunder, the meat of the order. This is what they want.
Settling in now, Nelson Cruz. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs.
Now this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set, now the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. Donaldson bare hands it in time.
A really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. We'll head to inning number 2 here at Safeco. Seattle leads this one 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down, but a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there and feel good about your pitch.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Another base hit. Stay hot, big fella. We've watched him climb now in the 280s, on his way to the 290s.
Steve Pearce.
Striding into the box, Steve Pearce, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Low for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. The tag gets 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play.
Batting sixth.
Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Hediger. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Stepping into the box, Devin Travis. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And as you can see right there, the Blue Jays are currently best in the AL in that category. So coming to the plate, Michael Saunders. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And that's off the left field wall. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Russell Martin now. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Dyson, and this one is gone. A home run.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. Seared down the first baseline. Onto the bag with it himself is Alonso, and that's out number 3. So 4 runs in the. So digging in now, Mitch Haniger. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Pitch on the way. Left field and deep. Saunders going back on it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And you can see the M's leaderboard in that category right there as he currently finds himself third best on the squad. Kyle Seager is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Kyle Seager becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. 0-1 pitch on its way. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Gerard Dyson becomes out number 2 this inning. Carlos Ruiz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Donaldson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble after.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, shortstop Troy Tulowitzki.
Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Josh Donaldson.
Digging in to try it again. Josh Donaldson 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, you've been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Justin Smoke is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Hit well on the ground to first. Segura for 1 on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Pearce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now here's the pitch. Line toward right center. Gamble is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 5. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Right fielder number 16.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ben Gamble will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hit down the line at first. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz. A base hit in his first trip. And this is fouled back and out of play. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one. I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Here's a high pop-up. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Blue Jays 5. And here is Jose Bautista now. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
So striding in, Devin Travis. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Saunders. He reached on a single in his first try. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the fourth is still alive.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Russell Martin now. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Now the 1-1 to Cano. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2. Cano awaiting the 2-1. Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Up with it now is Tulowitzki. A quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mitch Haniger. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's Tulowitzki at short. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 15, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, base is empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ball 2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Seager will make the turn for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Gerard Dyson as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. And there's ball 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch pulled high in the air out to right field. Bautista has a read on it, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Pillar. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Out to short for Segura. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with
the shortstop, number 2.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup. Hit sharply on the ground. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks 2nd best on the ball club. Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Erasmo Ramirez is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Here's Justin Smoke now. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a pitch popped straight up. Playable behind the plate for Ruiz. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Here's Steve Pearce now. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. A dive and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 0-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a 2-run double. And they have upped that lead even further.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors in a couple. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1. Ready once again, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses inside 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Pilar. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in, 16. Ben Gamel. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now, I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with the 2-out infield single.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for Seattle. They're down 7-1. Here's Michael Saunders now. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. 0 for 5.
Left fielder, Michael Saunders.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Ready once again, Russell Martin. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Swing and a little tapper. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Kevin Pilar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here it comes. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're on top 7-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonder Alonso. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Robinson Cano is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. Oh, he botched it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter,
Digging in once again. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Tom Kohler is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open. And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Pilar to the track. Gone! It's a grand slam.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Gerard Dyson runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike one. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Gene Segura standing in. His lifetime line against Tom Kohler, 3 for 10. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Boy, nothing more frustrating for the pitcher. You put the ball in play, and they kick it and get 2 errors behind you. Now you might think, I got to strike everybody out and take it in my own. That's when the game gets away from you. He's got to stay patient and expect them to catch the ball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Bautista has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right. So we'll try it again at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. To short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But not before the Mariners strike for 4 runs, all coming via the grand slam. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 7-5. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. This ball's grounded foul. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter number 20, third baseman Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. 9 base hits in 25 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
7 runs on 12 hits. 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Josh Donaldson is the second out in the 7th inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. Gamble will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Lays off 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Third baseman, number 10.
Here's Yonder Alonso. His lifetime line against Tom Kohler. He's gone 2 for 6. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And he finally gets the knuckle curve over for strike 1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Digging in, Mitch Haniger. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
2-1 now. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hit.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Luke.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They're down 7-5. Stepping up now, Steve Pearce. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Steve Pearce.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Gamble. 1 out. Jose Bautista will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He swings and grounds it to short. On to first, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Michael Saunders. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Saunders.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And the tag from Ruiz will come a half a beat too late. He is in there to score.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Russell Martin now, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Gamble sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Fastball right back to the mound. That ends the inning. A run. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. He's set and the pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Saunders comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Carlos Ruiz stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. Their outs are a premium.
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fouled off into the seats behind first. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. Everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
That's wide, 2-0. Nope, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Swing and a liner. In there, strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
It turns out the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Back now in the beautiful Pacific Northwest as we're set for what's left of this one from Safeco Field.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, center fielder Kevin Pillar.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Just foul. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Troy.
Tulowitzki.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Haniger is there to take it, so on just one pitch they're able to get Tulowitzki. Ready for another shot now, Josh Donaldson. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Alonso is there, and they go down in 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. They're on.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th.
Roberto Ozuna is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 54.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. Yonder Alonso stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
His career history with Roberto Ozuna, 1 for 4. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Haniger. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Smoke is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
8-2.